The road to financial freedom is a journey of 1,000 steps. Fortunately, the path is well trodden by millions of investors who have already reached financial independence, which I define as that magical moment when you no longer need to work for the income you need to support your desired lifestyle for the rest of your life. In this video, I'm drawing on my experience advising many clients to financial independence and sharing the key learnings and metrics that you'll need to be mindful of as you journey towards and even beyond financial independence. This journey is a marathon and not a sprint. It requires patience, discipline, optimism, resilience, and regular reflection on where you are in the process. It's this practice of measuring your progress that will enable you to avoid the fate of far too many unsuccessful investors, which is discovering the unpleasant truth about their financial future when it's too late for them to do anything meaningful about it. While successful investors have many common traits, so too do those who were unsuccessful in their quest. Common mistakes of the many that fail are insufficient contributions, incorrect investment portfolio decisions, acting on emotion, and inadequate protection. However, perhaps the one trait that leads to all of those mistakes I've just mentioned is the failure to reflect regularly and take stock of their current reality. This prevents them from identifying the shortcomings and making course corrections that could rescue their financial situation. Like flying, financial planning is not a perfect science. The assumptions we make about the future are almost certain to be incorrect. They're just our best guess based on all the information that we have available today of what we think the future might look like. We're going to be wrong. This requires us to be flexible, adaptive, and aware of our progress. Like flying, a successful investing journey requires constant course corrections to arrive at the correct destination. Now, to make the right changes, you need to track the correct numbers. As the management expert Peter Drucker once said, what gets measured gets managed. These are some of the metrics we recommend you keep track of. By working with an advisor who understands how these numbers interact, we're confident that you too can reach financial freedom. Your wealth window, quite simply, how many months until you hit your financial independence day? This is when working becomes optional for you. Knowing this number in months rather than years makes it feel much more motivating for most people. For example, if you're 52 and you want to retire at 62, you have 120 months left in your wealth window. That's 120 salary payments to put the finishing touches to all the wealth you need to support your desired lifestyle in retirement. Your savings percentage. What percentage of your take-home pay are you saving for the future? The more you can put away, the faster you can retire. Additionally, by putting away more, you learn to live on less. Successful investors routinely save more than 20% of their income. Save 20% of your income for 20 years and you will have accumulated a life-changing amount of money. What percentage of your investments are in global equities, also known as owning shares in the great companies of the world? Using history as our guide, equities provide the best long-term returns. I've done a video here showing the different returns from cash, property and shares since 1988. Ideally, you want to continually move closer to 100% allocation to equities for your longer-term holdings, but the more the better. Your retirement income needs. How much monthly income will you require in retirement to live comfortably? This will depend on your lifestyle and aspirations. Your retirement income shortfall, simply the difference between what you'll need and what your current expected retirement income is, possibly from a state pension or rental income. This is the number that your investment portfolio will need to provide. This is the essential first step in working out how big your portfolio will need to grow to in order to sustain this level of retirement income. What percentage of your income is protected? This is what disability and life insurance is for. We all think we're invincible, but this is a serious topic. Too many people insure their phones, but not their income. From experience, we know that the more you know about your finances, the faster you can progress towards financial freedom. We encourage you to develop a system for keeping track of your progress across the numbers that I've just mentioned. Above all, knowing the truth about your situation gives you greater agency over the course of your financial future. Some people let life happen to them, and they end up with what I call accidental retirement income. They reach retirement aggrieved that they're forced to accept a retirement income lower than they would have liked, simply because they failed to plan how they could achieve a retirement income that funded their ideal lifestyle. Other people take hold of their destiny and shape their financial future to deliver on their desires. We encourage you to aspire to be in this second group. Now, before I share how you can measure how confident you are about your financial future, I've got a small favour to ask. We're looking to grow this channel so more people like you can find our content on YouTube. So it'd be great if you could hit the like button, subscribe to the channel and ring that notification bell so you don't miss out on our next videos. And if you haven't completed it already, our financial planning scorecard will give you some invaluable insight on the progress you've made so far. You can measure it in less than 2 minutes. Scan the QR code on the screen now or click on the scorecard link in the description. It's completely free and you don't even need to share any of your personal details to get your score. But if you want to, there is the option of sharing your score directly with me in case you want to find out how I might be able to help you with improving your planning towards your own financial independence. Let me know in the comments if the scorecard helped you and what changes it has inspired you to implement in your financial life. Thanks for watching and I'll see you in the next video.